Okay, so why do I feel a little sad today? Well, for one thing, it's a Sunday, and I got the Park Hills meeting just as Shaker was letting out. So I'm sitting here waiting for the next meeting to start so I didn't miss out. I didn't get a chance to go Thursday. But on my way here, I met a young lady who told me that her mom is a witness and two of her sisters are baptized. And when I walked into this Kingdom Hall, I saw a lot of familiar faces that were, here that because they were attending Shaker's meeting. And all of a sudden, a lot of memories about my mom, who was a witness who attended this very Kingdom Hall some years ago. So I'm sitting here just reminiscing about memories and things you think about. And all of a sudden, I started to feel, like crying, but not because I'm depressed about her being gone. She's been dead 10 years, but the fact that I got here today, Thursday, I didn't make it to the meeting because I was a little bit tired. I was able to get to the memorial, which was great. I hadn't been to a memorial in 3 years, but I'm sitting here now trying to cool off because I actually walked here, and I put on the same jacket that I had on at the memorial on Tuesday evening, which was April the 11th. So even though I still have these little bouts of depression, even sitting here in Jehovah's house, it's just so many things that I could say that one of those things is just the word of being lonely. And I deal with 3 types of being lonely. One is both my parents are both gone. And me being 30, I'm not 30, my mistake. I am 49 years old. And I realize that some things are not going to be possible for me. One of those things is that likely I'll never be married. And that's a painstaking truth that you have to be honest with yourself about. There's a lot of qualities and traits about me that a Christian brother would never, ever, ever, ever want to marry me for. One of the spiritual traits or qualities that I lack, plus that I'm not a good housekeeper. And as you can see, my age and stuff has kind of gotten to me. And I haven't done anything with my hair. I've just been kind of keeping it brushed and put a hat on and try to get to the meetings and try to look appropriate when I get to the meetings. And this is a dress that I bought recently from a local department store. So all in all, I realized that some of this is psychological. Some of the things that some of us may go through in the system of things is psychological, mental, and emotional, and personal. And sometimes for some of us, like myself, with a lot of things that's been going on over the years, it does affect how you think and how you feel about yourself. Undoubtedly, that's some traits that most people don't even know anything about me, but I want my brothers and sisters to know you're not the only one who's going through these things and the system of things. And I'm certainly not going to let it get me down too much, but it's just a personal relation of how sometimes we think about things and morning. And how sometimes you just have to sit there and reflect about things. And these are good memories. Some of them good, some of them bad, some of them bittersweet. But just keep trying to do the best you can, because that's the only way you're going to really know that you'll do better if you trust Jehovah God. If you really are having issues with trust and lack of faith and obedience, trust me, I've had many of these doubts for many years, but I realized that it's not hopeless. I just have to keep persevering, and when I pray to anything about Jehovah, I know that I have to strive to do what I can, even though I'm not really able to be in the public ministry because my body, even at my young age, is giving me some issues and I can't do what I used to even 2 or 3 years ago. But I realized that every opportunity that I'm able to witness to somebody online or tell about Jehovah or about, some things that are related, unrelated and related, well, it's still a good opportunity to give a good witness.